This is my review of the ZD Racing Thunder B10E. It's an off-road buggy 1/10 scale, and I got it from gearbest.com. The link is going to be in the video description. So first I'll open it up, show you what's inside, and then we'll have a little bit of running footage as well. So inside you get there's this charging box over here. It's the IMAX B3 charger. It has a 2S and a 3S balance port. It's a pretty good charger, especially for an RTR. Then the wing mount comes separately. You can install it yourself. It just uses 2 body clips and you can pop it on. It takes like 20 seconds. Then just some packaging over here. Some more packaging. And the first part of the charger, the cable, which comes with a North American plug. You can get an adapter for free if you request it at the checkout, I believe. But I'm in Canada, so I don't need one. Then the actual charging brick. There you have the 2 ports, and there you have the power adapter outlet. Then you have the user's manual over here. It's pretty good and pretty comprehensive. It has all the information you need, all of the part diagrams, numbers, and everything. And there's also some spare servo mount options, so if you want to try out different servos you can. And there's some double-sided tape for your ESC if you want to replace it, and some zip ties for the cable management. Then you also have your remote, of course. It's proportional controls, throttle, reverse, and braking, and proportional steering as well. And you've got only 4 AA's that it needs to take in order for it to operate. They're not included, but they're just 4 AA's, so you should be able to grab those for really cheap. It has a bunch of options here on the screen. You can see that it has on-off, of course, a bind button, throttle and steering reverse, steering dual rates, and throttle and steering trim, as well as a power LED and a battery indicator LED. Then you've got the body, which is pretty decent, pretty thick, and kind of flexible as well. So it should be pretty durable, and it looks cool. It's already pre-painted and pre-decaled up, so you don't need to worry about that. And of course, the last thing is the car itself. I'll just get the box out of the way. So there's the car. It's a 1/10 scale, so it is pretty large. It has a pretty decent size. The suspension feels pretty good right out of the box. It uses this 2S LiPo, which is included with it. It's 2400 milliamp hours and 25C. You can just remove it by taking off the battery cover. Then you just pull out one of the terminals, and then you can just slide it on out. And then to charge, you plug the terminals back in, and then to power it on, you put it inside and then plug the terminals back in. It's a pretty decent battery pack. It's a hard case LiPo, which is always good. You've got your 3300 kV brushless motor over here, 3650 sized, then the 45 amp brushless ESC with a fan on it. You've got a Dean's connector for the power, your waterproof receiver box, your 3.5 kg torque steering servo. You've got your front suspension there with sway bars, as the rears do have as well. Camera and tow are fixed, although they are set up pretty decently out of the box. Drive shafts are metal, I believe, as are the outputs from the diffs and the suspension caps. There's also a pretty thick metal center drive shaft there, so that's always good. And the bottom chassis is plastic, so that should save on weight a little bit. And we'll get some running footage of this guy for you. Once again, I got it from gearbest.com for just about 130 bucks. So it's a really good deal for the price. And the link is in the description. And let's get some running footage for you.